Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Cynthia Maynard and today I have an art haul from a few different little hauls that I'm putting together in one video. So I was just going to show you these fun things. So this first is this case from, is it Fumio? I'm not sure quite how to say that, but these travel brushes, and they're double-ended like this. It's got round and that sort of dagger brush. It's got a cat's tongue. It's got a flat brush and then a couple size round ones and then a detail brush. So it's really a nice design there. And I've been painting a lot with the round brush and I really like it. I like the bristles. So that I feel like was a really good find. You get this fun little case you can pop in your bag or use at home. Then I wanted to try the Blackwing matte pencils, graphite pencils. So I got a box of 12 of those. And as I've been doing some more graphite drawings, so I thought I would grab a box of those. This was a fun find. This is a lovely little tin, watercolor tin that has a ceramic insert that I'll pull out here, and it's just so pretty and inspiring. And this is ceramic rather than the usual plastic that comes with these. So I thought that was a fun little find. Again, a nice travel tin that are similar to some that most of us probably have, but it's very pretty, and you can put your own paints in there as well. Then for my Himi gouache, I wanted to try the Himi gouache pad that they had. It is a block, so I didn't open this, but it is glued on the sides, and it gives you little instructions there about how to undo the papers, and it is spiral bound. And so I'm looking forward to trying that. Maybe I'll do a video for that. I will leave links down below for all of these. In keeping with the Himi theme is this closable palette. It's plastic, but it opens up and it has spots you can put your gouache in there, and places, of course, to mix colors. And again, you can travel with this because it snaps shut. I was doing here, it has a little tab there that you can snap it shut, and then it has that little handle. So it kind of looks like a file folder, which I thought was a cute design. So I'm looking forward to trying that. These, I got 2 sets of these. I think you get about 60 cards and envelopes of watercolor paper. I got one in a 6x4 inch, and then I got one in the 5x7. I'm showing you the difference there. And I have been painting a lot on these. It's very quick and easy if you're going to make some cards, as I'm showing you here. And you can just paint in the middle. You can tape off the sides. You can do different techniques. And even if you mess one up, like I'm going to show you here, in a second, here's a panel. I just went ahead and cut off the panels and cut it down and then just use the paper anyway. So I didn't waste the paper. So if you are painting and you make a mistake or don't like what you painted, just cut it up, flip it over, and then you can layer it on some regular cardstock and not waste that watercolor paper because it is pretty decent paper. I got a couple books. I have the first book to this lady here. I'm blanking out on her name, but again, I'll try to remember to leave the links below. But I have a video on my channel where I've done an abstract painting based off her first book, or at least what I think is her first book. And this is her second one, and it's a lot of fun. And so I've been flipping through here. I've not done one of the projects yet, but there's the picture of the first one, the abstract painting. And I follow her on Instagram, as well as this lady, which is known as Safari of Ideas. This isn't technically my style, really, but I thought it was so fun. I always love her artwork. It's always very cheering. And so I thought, well, you know, it's so beautifully done. I was going to go ahead and grab that since I do follow her on Instagram and love her work in terms of her painting. And it's very creative and fun and quirky. And if you need like art journal ideas, it's a great little way, or cards as well, that these would work out nicely on there. And then I got the latest Daphne's Diary, which is extra thick because of their anniversary. This is the 2006 number 4, I believe. And it's their 15th anniversary. And that, I always love those. They're very inspiring. Then I went ahead and got something I've never gotten before, and that is some Daniel Smith watercolors, these mineral ones here. And here are all the colors you get. And I just quickly swatched them out there. As you can see, just a very quick swatch. And I also wanted to be able to see them better on the cards. So I went ahead and purposely mushed the color to the side there so I could see it, almost like a swatch things so that when you're painting, you can use them. So I'll have to try them out. I did use them a little bit, and I think I'm just not using them to their full potential. So I'll just give them another go. But hopefully, you've enjoyed that little haul there of all those goodies. Maybe if you have any favorites of these that you've tried and liked, you can leave those comments down below. I do hope that you have a creative day. Like, share, and subscribe. That would be really helpful to my channel. And I thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.